Welcome to a new episode of Good News. I'm your host, Alyssa Weston. Congratulations to everyone out of Team Arias who recently qualified for AIL's Founders Club, Khalil Jackson and Salim Mustafa. Hitting VIP status as a new agent is no easy feat, and qualifying 3 times in a row is something truly special. Shout out to Peter Goytoy and Kylan Johnson for reaching this milestone. I caught up with our consecutive VIPs to discuss what it took to qualify 3 times in a row. Here's more on that.
So I definitely would like to thank some people. Nick Geyer, he was a great visionary. So whenever stuff got tough, they kept the vision in sight for me. Then my GA, Amir K, that guy was literally my therapist, still is my therapist. But I can always come to him whenever I'm having a tough time. And then also I want to thank Simon and Matt and all of those guys, all the people from the top keep pouring into me. They are giving us such gold every time they speak. It's helped a lot. My experience with Arias has been absolutely humbling, if I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely super different than anything I've ever done before. This job will test you, right? You don't test this job will test you. The stuff that you have to learn about yourself on a personal level that is brought to your attention through this job is worth its weight in gold.
Great environment to be a part of. I feel like it's a secure program and company to be a part of, especially with the leadership, with Simon, Joey, Mike, with all of those people. Having that good guidance, having role models in place, I feel like that's number one, something that you should be looking forward to as far as leadership.
It was difficult to do it 3 times in a row. What helped me get there was just knowing, praying for having it, and then knowing that I already had it. There was a little time period where I just didn't have any sales for a little while. Nobody was picking up, and the ups and downs that come along with it. It is not a smooth ride. It hasn't been a smooth ride. And take the emotions out of it, which is easier said than done. But really finding that center to bring you back to that state of calm, knowing that if you're asking for it, you've already received it. So just knowing that, hey, even if I had a bad day today, if I had a bad week this week, next week is going to be better.
Definitely would like to give a shout out to Joseph Willis and Mike Geyer. Them being the leaders that's kind of been on top of me, making sure that I'm on 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Literally, it takes long hours, and just being comfortable with being uncomfortable has really helped me with the striving for the VIP and just staying consistent with my activities. So remember, we can't control the outcome of our activities, but we can stay on top of them.
When I started kind of humanizing the calls a little bit, and I understood that the script is there to guide me, but it's not there to be me. So once I started being myself more on the phone, that's when I started to actually see a lot more results. I was just more personable. I was cracking jokes. If you can make them laugh, you can make them buy. From the Little Red Book of Selling. Detach yourself from the sale completely, all right? Emotionally detach yourself from the sale. But as soon as I just detached myself from it, started being more of myself, obviously still guided by the script, that's when the sales really started to come.
Make sure that if you say you're going to do something, do it. That means waking up at 5 in the morning to go get a workout in to be there at the desk at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., so that you could get those activities in. Also, following your leaders, listen to them. They've been in your shoes before. All the advice that they are giving you is because they've actually did it. And that's the best advice that you can receive, right? Definitely spending a lot of time on Discord. Okay, that's helped me a lot. When I was new, I was on from 8, 9 a.m. all the way to 9, 10 p.m. Sometimes I'll just sit there and just listen to people present, kind of pick up some tips and tricks that people are using. So that I can apply those to my sales pitch and the scripts and stuff like that. And then lastly, I would like to give a shout out to all the dogs that we have on our team now. The people that are newer, we see the grind. We love it, man. You guys are doing great. Okay, get your feelings out of it. Okay, stay committed to the grind. Okay, the numbers will pay out, and then you'll be happy with your decision in a couple months, a couple years from now. Okay, it definitely works like that.
Thanks for watching another episode of Good News. We'll see you next time.